Hello everyone, I am back with a new video. In this video, we will be studying equations of a straight line, and similar to my previous videos, I will explain the concept in very brief, as this is not the full explanation video, but it is just for quick revision before exams. So you can just revise by my video and sit straight to solve the questions. And in fact, I have solved a lot of questions here. The video may be in parts depending upon the number of questions that I will tackle. Okay, so let's start. Let's read the first question. What is the value of y so that the line through 3 comma y and 2 comma 7 is parallel to the line this and this? Okay, so see, instead of reading the full question, instead of reading the whole question, I would highlight a few points here. See, I will be revising with the help of questions only, right? So it will be more beneficial and it will increase the recallability value. Okay, see, the first important word here is line. Then the second hint is this 3 comma y and 2 comma 7. It means that we have 2 points here. One set of point is 3 comma y. One is 3 comma y and another one is 2 comma 7. Okay. Straight away we can apply 2 point form. So to recall, what was the main statement in 2 point form? It was to find the equation of a straight line that passes through the two fixed points, and that line must be non-vertical. Okay, so let's write the 2 point form. Equation of 2 point form is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. M stands for slope, and the formula of m here is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So this was about 2 point form. 2 point form is used when we have 2 points and we have to make a straight line out of those 2 points. Okay. On reading the question, it is clear to us that there are two lines in total. See, what is the value of y so that the line through passing through this and this is parallel to the line passing through minus 1 comma 4 and 0 comma 6. So clearly there are in total two lines. Okay. So this is the coordinate. These are the coordinates of first line. Okay. So let's find the equation of first line. We just have to substitute the value in this and in this equation. So let's substitute here 3 comma y and 2 comma 7. So here this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, and this is y2. Means 7 is y2, 2 is x2. Okay, let's put the values here. First we'll find out slope. So m is equal to y2, that is 7, minus y divided by x2 minus x1, 2 minus 3. So it will be 7 minus y divided by minus 1. So if this, so we can write m as minus of 7 minus y divided by 1. So no need to write that. So finally m1, it would be better to write m1 here since it is the slope of the first line. So just open the brackets, multiply minus inside. So we will get y minus 7. So this is the slope of our first line. The most important word in this question is this. Means it is due to this word only they have asked us the question. Okay. Parallel. So see, in this chapter, equations of a straight line, we have two relationship between the lines. One relationship is of parallelism and another one is perpendicularity or perpendicular. Okay. See, in both the cases, I'll just explain it to you. If two lines are parallel to each other, there is a relationship between their slope, which is m1 is equal to m2. This is the case if the two lines are parallel, and if the two lines are perpendicular, then m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Here m1 is the slope of the first line, m2 is the slope of the second line. This is the most important relationship between two lines. If the line is parallel, then m1 is equal to m2. If the line is perpendicular, if the lines are perpendicular to each other, then the slope, the relationship between their slope is m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. With this knowledge, we'll move ahead. In this question, it is clearly said that the two lines are parallel. So, for the second line, the points are minus 1, comma 4 and 0, comma 6. So, let's find the slope of the second line, m2, which will be equal to the same formula here. Just look, y2 minus y1. So, here this is 6 is y2 and y1 is 4. 6 minus 4 divided by x2 is 0 minus, this is minus 1. 6 minus 4 will be 2. 0 minus minus 1 will be, see, this minus and this minus will be multiplied and it will get to plus. So 0 plus 1 is simply 0 plus 1 is simply 1. So m2 here is 2. With the help of this relation, m1 is equal to m2 since the lines are parallel. So y minus 7 is equal to 2. Y will be, this minus 7 goes on the right hand side, then it becomes 2 plus 7. Therefore, y is equal to 9. This is our final answer. Now, in this question only, since they have not asked us to find out, but uh, I am adding an additional part here. If they would have asked us to find the equation of the first line, then I would have just replaced the value of y1 and x1 and the slope m of the first one. Mean value of y is 9, so m1 is 9 minus 7, okay, which is equal to 2. So if m1 is equal to 2 and here x1 and y1 is, x1 is 3 and y1 is again the value of y, which is 9, okay. So this is x1 and this is y1. So putting these values in this equation, okay, in this equation, so y minus y1 means y minus 9 is equal to m. What is m here? Calculated it as 2, and x minus x1 means x minus 3. So y minus 9 is equal to 2x minus 6. Finally, we can write 2x minus y. I'm just shifting y to the right side. So 2x minus 9. Then I will shift minus 9 to the right side. So it will be plus 9 minus 6, 3. Okay. Plus 3 is equal to 0. So this would have been the equation of the first line, 2x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. They have not asked us to find this portion. It's just an addition from my side. So basically the answer is y is equal to 9. So we have revised the first concept, means first concept by our side, okay, 2 point form and the relationship between the slope of the two lines when the two lines are either parallel or perpendicular. Now let's move ahead. 2 points are given here. Is perpendicular, बहुत ही important word आ गया है. पिछले क्वेश्चन में it was parallel, ये क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है perpendicular. Okay, so it's similar to the first question only, but सिर्फ एक difference है, वहाँ हमने parallel का practice किया है, and here we will practice the question with the help of perpendicularism. Okay, so let's do it. Let me write the formula in 2 point form. The formula of the slope m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. And since there are two lines, so we need to calculate m1 and m2. We need to calculate M1 and M2. And also, they have written that the two lines are perpendicular. So let's write the relation. M1 into M2 has to be minus 1. So these are the essential points that you need to know. Now let's solve the question. First set of points for first line is 2 comma minus 5 and minus 2 comma 5. Let's calculate M1. M1 is equal to y2 minus y1, means this 5 is y2, y1 is minus 5, divided by x2 is minus 2, this one is x2, and x1 is this minus 2. Okay, 5 minus of minus 5 is 5 plus 5, divided by minus 2, and minus 2 will be minus 4. 10 by 4 there. So M1 is equal to minus 5 by 2. Now let's calculate M2. X comma 3, 1 comma 1. In case of M2, we have y2 as 1, y1 as 3, divided by x2 as 1, and minus x1 as simply x. Now M2 will be 1 minus 3 is minus 2, divided by 1 minus x. Okay. Now minus 5 by 2 into minus 2 divided by 1 minus x is equal to minus 1. I came across this with the help of this relation, the relationship between the slope of the two non-vertical lines. Okay. So minus 5 into minus 2 will simply be plus 10. I'm writing it here. 10 divided by 2 minus 2x is equal to minus 1. So 10 is equal to 2x minus 2. 2x is equal to 12 and x is equal to 12 by 2. After striking it off, we will get x equal to 6. This is our correct answer. X, the value of x will be 6. I hope you all have understood. Let's move to the third question. The third question, without using Pythagoras theorem, show that the points A, B, and C are is a slight spelling mistake. Without using Pythagoras, show that the points A, B, and C are the vertices of a right angled triangle. Let's draw a right angle triangle first. I'm marking the 90-degree is A here. This is B and this is C. See, without using Pythagoras theorem, they have said. So our A point is 4 comma 4, B point is 3 comma 5, and C point is minus 1 comma 1. Sorry, it's minus 1 comma minus 1, minus 1 comma minus 1. Very clearly, if we look here, this AC is clearly perpendicular to AB. See, this AC is perpendicular to AB. So if the two lines are perpendicular, it means that their slope M1 into M2 must be equal to minus 1. So if we prove this, then we can show that if we prove this relationship as true, then we can say that ABC is a right angled triangle. Okay. So let's find out. Let's consider AB as our first line and AC as second line. Okay. So M1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So here M1 will be is equal to y2 here will be 4 minus 5, x2 minus x1, that is 4 minus 3. 4 minus 3, which will be equal to minus 1 divided by 1. Or we can say that m1 is equal to minus 1. Now let's calculate m2. M2 will be again equal to y2 minus y1 for AC. See, AC minus 1 minus 4 minus 1 minus 4 divided by minus 1 minus 4 again. Minus 1 minus 4. Minus minus plus will get minus 5. Again minus 5. Therefore, M2 is equal to 1. Now let's check if M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1, it holds true or not. So M1 into M2 must be equal to minus 1. Check if our values satisfies the above relation or not. I'm doing it here. If we consider LHS left hand side, M1 into M2, that is minus 1 into 1, which is nothing but equal to minus 1. So since LHS is equal to RHS here in this case, so we can say that ABC, okay, A triangle ABC is a right angled triangle. Let's read the fourth question. If 2y minus a square x equal to 3 and 2y minus 4ax plus 1 is equal to 0 are parallel. So obviously this is our first line and this one is second line. Okay, and these two lines are parallel. Clearly it's written here. Find the value of a. So let's write the equation of the line first. 2y minus a square x is equal to 3. Let's rearrange this equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Now let's discuss what is this y is equal to mx plus c. This is the equation of a straight line in case of the slope intercept form, or we can also say it as that this is the equation of a straight line. This is the standard equation of a straight line. Okay, so let's rearrange this. 2y will be equal to 3 plus a square x, or y is equal to a square x divided by 2 plus 3 by 2. Okay, here what is y? This y is y here, it's the same. This c here is 3 by 2. So let's write c is equal to 3 by 2. See, this x is here and the remaining part, that is this one, a square divided by 2. This one is m, a square by 2. So it's better to write m1 because this is the slope of the first line. Okay, so similarly we will find out m2 for the second line. The equation of second line here is 2y minus 4ax plus 1 is equal to 0. So 2y is equal to 4ax plus 1. Y is equal to 4ax divided by 2 plus 1 divided by 2. Y is equal to 2ax plus 1 by 2. Here c is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, and m2, the slope, is equal to 2a. So this is what we need here. Now we know that these two lines are parallel to each other. So parallelism rule states that m1 will always be equal to m2. It means the slope of the first line will be equal to the slope of the second line. So m1 is a square by 2, m2 is 2a. A square by 2a cross multiply. Okay, this 2a comes here, this 2 goes there on the right side. This is 2. So we can cancel a and this square. So a is equal to 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. So A is equal to 4. This is our correct answer. Let's move ahead. Now let's deal with question number 5. P plus 1 into x plus y is equal to 3, and we have the second equation also here, are perpendicular to each other. Find the value of P. Now this question is similar to the question number 4, but there it was written parallel, here it is perpendicular. So let's solve it quickly. The first line, equation of the first line is P plus 1 into x plus y is equal to 3. So this will be, let's rearrange in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so here y is equal to 3 minus p plus 1 into x. Here m is equal to minus p plus 1 and c is equal to plus 3. See, if anybody is having problem in understanding that how I got the value of m, we just see that m into x, right? So x is here, the remaining the coefficient of x, okay, it will be the value of m, which is slope. Why I have included minus? Because we can write this equation as y is equal to minus p plus 1 plus 3. So y is equal to, okay, I just forgot to include x here. Y is equal to m into x plus c. So this is c plus 3, and the remaining part, that is minus p plus 1, is m. Okay, so we only need this one, we don't need this one. So it's better to write m1 here, because this is for the first line. So m1 is equal to minus of p plus 1. We may also write c1 here, but since I don't need the value of c here, so I'm ignoring this. M1 is minus p plus 1. Let's do the same thing for the second line. Equation of second line, 3y minus p, p minus 1 into x is equal to 4. 3y is equal to 4 plus p minus 1 into x. Y is equal to nothing but p minus 1 into x divided by 3 plus 4 divided by 3. So here m2 is equal to p minus 1 divided by 3. कैसे हो गया p minus 1 by 3? ठीक है, ये हो गया c एंड m into x. तो ये पोर्शन जो है ये हो गया m. ओके, सिंस ये सेकेंड लाइन के लिए, सो आई हैव रिटन m2 हियर. नाउ यहाँ लिखा है परपेंडिकुलर. परपेंडिकुलर का मतलब क्या है, क्या रिलेशनशिप होगा दोनों के स्लोप के बीच, दोनों लाइनों के स्लोप के बीच. तो m1 इंटू m2 इज इक्वल टू -1. तो इसी को लिखेंगे माइनस ऑफ p प्लस 1 इंटू p माइनस 1 डिवाइड बाई 3 इज इक्वल टू -1. तो यहीं से ये माइनस और ये माइनस कैंसिल हो गया. अब क्या बच गया हमारे पास में, p प्लस 1 इंटू p माइनस 1. ठीक है, p प्लस 1 एंड p माइनस 1. a प्लस बी इंटू a माइनस बी. एक फॉर्मूला था आइडेंटिटी क्लास 9 में, a स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर. तो इजी हो गया हमारा कैलकुलेशन. p प्लस 1 p माइनस 1 को वी कैन राइट p स्क्वायर माइनस 1 का स्क्वायर विल बी 1 ओनली. ओके, और नीचे का जो ये 3 है, ये 3 क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई होके राइट साइड में चला जाता है, तो 3 इंटू 1 बन जाता है 3. तो p स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 3 प्लस 1 4, और p स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 4, और p इज इक्वल टू स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ 4. 4 का स्क्वायर रूट विच इज नथिंग बट प्लस माइनस 2. ओके, so value of p will be plus minus 2. So now let's move ahead to the next question. Question number 6. Find the equation of a straight line with x-intercept is equal to 5 passing through the point 4, -1. इस क्वेश्चन से एक कंसेप्ट का रिवीजन करवा देता हूँ. This is y, this is x, 0. Okay, now see. अगर एक स्ट्रेट लाइन इस तरीके से जा रहा है, so this line is cutting y-axis at this point and this line is cutting x-axis at this point. तो इसका कोऑर्डिनेट क्या होगा? 0, x, 0 और इसका कोऑर्डिनेट होगा 0, y. तो देखिए ये जो डिस्टेंस है मींस इस पॉइंट से लेके इस पॉइंट तक, दैट इज दिस पॉइंट, ये जो डिस्टेंस है इसको बोलते हैं एक्स इंटरसेप्ट. क्या बोलेंगे? एक्स इंटरसेप्ट. मतलब एक स्ट्रेट लाइन एक एक्सिस को किस पॉइंट पे इंटरसेक्ट करता है उसे बोलते हैं एक्स इंटरसेप्ट. और वही लाइन वाई एक्सिस पे कौन से पॉइंट पे एक्स वाई एक्सिस को इंटरसेक्ट करता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड वाई इंटरसेप्ट. राइट. इन केस ऑफ एक्स इंटरसेप्ट हम लोग इसको डिनोट भी एक्स से ही करते हैं. इन केस ऑफ वाई इंटरसेप्ट दैट इज द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन 0 and this point, it's better to name the points. Let me take this point as A and this point as B. So OA is x intercept and OB is nothing but y intercept. And an additional point here, y intercept को y नहीं बोलेंगे but we will denote y intercept as C. ओके. सो ये जो इक्वेशन हमें मिलता है ना y इज इक्वल टू एम एक्स प्लस सी, यहाँ जो c है वो यही है y इंटरसेप्ट. ओके. सो ये एक कंसेप्ट जरूरी है इस क्वेश्चन के लिए. नाउ लेट्स मूव अहेड. तो चलिए सॉल्व करते हैं. लेट्स कंटिन्यू विद क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. यहाँ लिखा हुआ है x इंटरसेप्ट इज 5 मींस द वैल्यू ऑफ x इज इक्वल टू 5. सो x इंटरसेप्ट पे y का वैल्यू 0 होता है. ओके, रिमेंबर दिस. x इंटरसेप्ट तभी बनेगा जब y का वैल्यू 0 होगा. मींस अगर ये बनाया मैंने तो हियर इज 5, तो यहाँ ये डिस्टेंस होता है x इंटरसेप्ट. तो ये जो इस पॉइंट का कोऑर्डिनेट होगा दैट विल बी 5, 0 एंड पासिंग थ्रू द पॉइंट दिस. देखिए इस क्वेश्चन में भी हमें दो पॉइंट मिल गए हैं. वन इज 5, 0 एंड अनदर वन इज 4, -7. सिंपली दिख ही रहा होगा कि 2 पॉइंट फॉर्म है यहाँ पे, वही हमें यूज करना है. तो 2 पॉइंट फॉर्म के लिए स्लोप होता है y2 - y1 डिवाइडेड बाई x2 - x1. यहाँ पे इक्वेशन ऑफ अ स्ट्रेट लाइन पूछा है तो हम लोग को इक्वेशन का फॉर्मूला भी लिखना पड़ेगा विच इज इक्वल टू y - y1 इज इक्वल टू m इंटू x - x1. तो वी हैव टू यूज दीज टू फॉर्मूलाज. चलिए सॉल्व करते हैं. तो सबसे पहले m निकालना होगा. m के लिए y2, तो ये हो गया, ये माइनस है राइट. तो ये हो गया y2 -7 -y1 -0. देखिए यहाँ y1 0 है और x2 हो गया 4 डिवाइडेड बाई 4 माइनस x1 इज 5. So m is equal to -7 divided by -1. Better to write as m is equal to 7. यहाँ लिख देते हैं m x1 and y1. यहाँ लिख देते हैं x2 and y2 so that you all don't get confused. कुछ प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं होगा आप लोगों को, सब चीज सामने ही लिखा हुआ है. तो अब इस इक्वेशन का यूज करेंगे टू फाइंड आउट द इक्वेशन ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाइन. y की जगह कुछ नहीं पुट करना होगा। ओके, स्टूडेंट्स आर डूइंग दिस मिस्टेक वेरी कॉमनली। याद रखिए y और x की जगह पे कुछ भी नहीं लिखना है, y1 और x1 को रिप्लेस करना है। तो अगर हम लोग y और x को रिप्लेस कर देंगे तो हाउ विल वी गेट द इक्वेशन? अंडरस्टूड? तो जस्ट y1 को रिप्लेस कर दीजिए। y1 यहाँ पे 0 है, देखिए यहाँ से पता चल रहा है। और m हम लोगों ने अभी निकाला है 7, x वैसे ही रहेगा और x1 हो गया 5। ओके, 7x माइनस 35, y को राइट हैंड साइड में ले जाइए, तो ये हो जाएगा 7x माइनस वाई माइनस 35 इज इक्वल टू 0। तो ये हो गया हमारा इक्वेशन ऑफ द स्ट्रेट लाइन। दिस इज आवर आंसर। लेट्स सॉल्व द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। Let's read the question first. The line through a point 5, comma 3. So in this diagram, we can clearly see that this point, let me mark with a darker pen. Yeah, this point P, it is 5, comma 3, right? Okay. Intersects y-axis at Q, that means this point. So the coordinate of this point will be 0, comma y. Obviously, the value of y will be negative. That's why no need to write here minus y. Okay, so wait, I'll just write it for you all. Value of y in 0, comma y will be negative. You need to remember this. These are small mistakes that ruin our plan to get 100 in exam. Okay. Making an angle of 45 degree with the x-axis. It's already given. The first part, write the slope of the line PQ. Okay. So we studied the formula of the slope of the line in 2-point form as y is equal to, as m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Apart from this formula, we also have one more formula which is used when theta is given to us. So that formula is m is equal to tan theta. Okay, this makes our life a lot easier. Okay, so m is equal to tan of 45 degree. 45 is 1, so slope is 1. So this is the answer of the first part. In part 2, we need to find the equation of the line PQ. So line PQ is passing through the point 5, comma 3. So we have one fixed point and we know the slope. Okay. So when we know a fixed point and also we know the slope, we can use the point slope form. So again, it's point slope form. This is also called as the 1-point form. See, जैसे हम लोगों ने 2-point form किया जहाँ पे दो फिक्स्ड पॉइंट्स दिए हुए थे, यहाँ हमें स्लोप दिया हुआ रहता है और एक फिक्स पॉइंट दिया रहेगा। तो अगर 2 पॉइंट देंगे तो 2-point फॉर्म यूज़ करेंगे और क्वेश्चन में अगर एक स्लोप और एक पॉइंट दिया है तो एक लाइन का इक्वेशन हम लोग निकाल सकते हैं बाय पॉइंट स्लोप फॉर्म और 1-point फॉर्म। तो 1-point फॉर्म का फॉर्मूला होता है y माइनस y1 इज इक्वल टू m इंटू x माइनस x1। चलिए वैल्यू बैठा देते हैं डायरेक्टली। y माइनस y1 होगा 3 इज इक्वल टू m होगा 1 और x माइनस x1 इज 5. So y will be 3 plus x minus 5. We can write as x minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. ये 3 और minus 5 हो जाएगा minus 2, y आ जाएगा राइट साइड में, so x minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. ये होगा हमारा फाइनल आंसर। अब सॉल्व करते हैं थर्ड पार्ट। फाइंड द कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ q। अब देखिए, एक छोटा सा कंसेप्ट बता देता हूँ। अगर ये लाइन पी क्यू, ये जो लाइन है पी क्यू, इस लाइन पे जितने भी पॉइंट्स आएंगे वो सब इस लाइन के इक्वेशन को सेटिस्फाई करते हैं। ऑल द पॉइंट्स लाइंग ऑन द लाइन पी क्यू विल सेटिस्फाई द इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस लाइन। ये लाइन बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है एग्जाम पर्पज के लिए और इनफैक्ट पूरे चैप्टर को समझने के लिए। ऑल द पॉइंट्स lying on line PQ will satisfy the equation of line PQ। सेटिस्फाई का मतलब ये हो गया कि अगर इस जो इसका कोऑर्डिनेट है, जो इसका कोऑर्डिनेट है, जो इसका कोऑर्डिनेट है, तो उसके जो कोऑर्डिनेट्स होंगे एक्स और वाई, एक्स का वैल्यू और वाई का वैल्यू, वो हम लोग डायरेक्टली इस इक्वेशन में पुट कर सकते हैं। तो इसी नॉलेज से थर्ड पार्ट को सॉल्व करते हैं। हम लोग को क्यू का कोऑर्डिनेट्स निकालना है। ओके, कोऑर्डिनेट्स ऑफ क्यू। सो वी नो दैट क्यू पॉइंट ऑलरेडी 0 कॉमा वाई है, तो यहाँ x का वैल्यू विल बी 0। सो इन दिस इक्वेशन x माइनस वाई माइनस टू इज इक्वल टू 0। हमारे पास में x का वैल्यू ऑलरेडी गिवन है, दैट इज 0। तो 0 माइनस वाई माइनस टू इज इक्वल टू 0। देयरफॉर पाई इज इक्वल टू माइनस टू। अब ये माइनस टू कैसे आया? देखिए, ये x तो 0 हो गया, यहाँ हो गया माइनस वाई माइनस टू इक्वल टू 0। अब ये माइनस वाई यहीं रह जाएगा, टू उधर चला जाएगा और माइनस वाई इज इक्वल टू टू, और यहाँ से हम लोग ये लिख सकते हैं वाई इज इक्वल टू माइनस टू। So this is the answer of the third part. I will solve the rest of the questions in the next part of this video. If you have any doubts, please post it in the comments. I'll be glad to reply and solve all of them. Thank you very much.